We just released an album. Go buy it. Okay, let's talk. No, but we wanted to show you the designs of it and of our record and the meaning behind every little details we put in it. So yeah, let's start.
Yeah, because we put a lot of thoughts into it. So basically the record cover, there's two, there's the front and the back, and they're basically based on drawings that Naomi and I did of lockets. We knew we wanted an album cover that would be lockets because lockets are signs of royalty, but they're also signs of protection. And we had made the little drawings and we sent them to this incredible jeweler called Sauvage that one of our really good and dear friends recommended. And he was like, I got you. And he created them, so they're amazing.
And they're real.
And they're real. We have them. We'll wear them soon, actually. But for something like, for a big event or something like that. And the photos inside of the locket were made by this incredible photographer called Rafael Pavarotti. He did loads of photos and worked with everybody from Rihanna to Naomi Campbell and everybody. And he's incredible, and getting to create those images was also really special for us. And we're crying tears because we have a song that are diamonds, by the way, because we have a song in the record called Tears Are Medicine, and the makeup was made by Portia, the hair by James Catalano, and the styling by Doggy, and also the creative direction by Theo White. So it was really beautiful. And when you turn the record, you see signs of protection. It's funny because when we knew we wanted signs of protection inside of the locket, but we didn't think about the pentagram, and that was something that Adrien suggested. We were like, yes, let's scare them with the bloody pentagram. Let's make it witchy, and he was so excited about it. So for me, there was an I, because I signed with an I since I'm 7. My initials, LK. A sign for Yemaya, who is the goddess of the sea in the Yoruba religion, who's my goddess. And so I put a little moon, a wave, and a drop. And the Gemini sign because we're twins. And the 7 because it's the number in the Yoruba religion that opens and closes the path. So it was a way to say this is gonna open all of the doors. And in here it says, the sky encloses the stars.
And here it says, I enclose magic. And then we have Lavender and Red Roses, who's referencing our song Lavender and Red Roses in the album. We have a thunder because I'm the daughter of Django, he's the thunder. We have what a lot of people call me, Nay. We have the number 2 because we're twins. And then we have
San Lazaro.
San Lazaro is saying for San Lazaro, who is God that is protecting
a saint that is
yeah.
protecting you. And we have the number 13, which is the day we were born. We were born December 13. Rumor has it was Friday, December 13. Ooh. And then we have the 31, because our album is called 31, and obviously 13 mirrors 31.
Spell 31.
And we have pearls all around. And the flowers that we chose that hold the pearls are the lotus from Nigeria, because that's where our descendants are coming from and our ancestors are from. And so all of this also was designed by this incredible woman called Texas, and the embroidered, the names, and also the back, the words at the back, which are the names of the songs, and this incredible little
it's a new
symbol.
Yeah.
They were all embroidered so that it would look good on them.
And then inside, you open it. Pow! There's a lot of things to talk about, my God. Okay,
no, but
I'll let you start.
You would let me start? Okay, so we knew we wanted to make kind of a patchwork of our inspirations and objects and things that are protection for us and important to us. And so let's start in the middle. This is Yemaya, so the goddess of the sea that I was talking to you about at the start of the video. She's there, that's a representation of her. And I have her, she's in my house next door. And so we put her in the middle with all of the shells because she's the goddess of the sea, and the cowries, because in the Yoruba religion, the cowries are the way the gods communicate with you. You throw the cowries on the floor and you would read what the gods are trying to tell you. And then the tabaco.
It's really Cuban.
Because we're Cuban, and
it's a really Cuban thing.
Yeah.
So we have several ones. We maybe not going to talk about everything, but this is referencing also Cuba because it's their tobaccos. And then we have some pictures of Richard Russell, with whom we did our, the 3 albums. And
this was
so
us in the studio making stuff as
for
well.
for this album, and he's really important in our lives. And so we wanted to put
this
him
is
here.
us years ago making, I think this was us making the first album together, our first album called Ibeyi. So it's funny to have moments from different eras. Actually, next to this photo of Richard and Naomi that was taken by Aliyah, there's like a little cardboard that says "Problème de Richard," which is an inside joke that we have with Richard in the studio. And next to it there's the universe, and I wrote, "It all comes out of the universe's mouth." And basically when we were in the studio thinking about how we could make a music video for Made of Gold, I had an epiphany looking at a painting of Frida Kahlo, and I said to Naomi, we need to be carried by the universe. Entering this new adventure in Made of Gold, we need to be carried by the universe. And Naomi was like looking at the painting, which is the universe carrying Mother Nature, carrying Frida, carrying Diego Rivera, her lover. She was like, I'm not carrying Pa. She was like, he's not gonna be comfortable of me carrying
Pa.
I
don't want to carry him.
Yeah, I don't want to carry him.
We love you though.
And it made me laugh so much. And then I was like, no, we don't need to carry him, but we need to be all carried by the universe. And I made a little drawing called Pa and was like, hey Pa, what do you think if we're carried by the universe, and if you come out of the stairs from the belly of the universe? And he was like, yeah, let's do it. He liked the idea, and I knew it's gonna be so nice. And so that's what we did. And the same drawing went to our amazing director, Daniel. And he was in, funny enough, Mexico when he received it, and he was like, oh, that's a sign, I'm doing this. And he loved it, and that's what we did. We created a universe that carried us.
And then there's pictures of us when we were babies with our dads.
This is Naomi drinking powder milk in Cuba. It's one of my favorite photos of you.
Yeah, this is Lisa taking pictures of me. Lisa always takes pictures of me everywhere. And sometimes it's quite embarrassing because it's in, bathroom, stuff like that. This was in I think I was getting dressed because it was before a show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so there's Lisa, really little here. It's a beautiful picture that our mom did.
Our mom next to her, that's our mom going to school.
Oh,
and we wanted a bit of our mom with us. And there's our dad here because we wanted a bit of him. And talking about dad, I found this little note that dad wrote for Naomi, and it says,
I sent it to you.
Oh, you sent it to me.
You didn't find it.
Naomi sent it to me. I'm lying. And it says, Naomi, te amo, papa. Naomi, I love you, papa. And we thought, oh, that would be so nice to have his handwriting, because he left us, not left us, he passed away when we were 11. So it's a way to have him also being a part of this.
And there's Lisa always write her music, and even she writes every day in how do you say it? Journals. So you have journals here and here
and here
and here, yeah. And you have
the twins. This is like 2 Ibeyis that represent twins that my grandma gave me at Christmas last year, and I have them here, and they're in my altar, and I love them. We also have Sage to clean the whole record and to make sure we're
to clean houses. Buy some sage, especially when you buy a house or an apartment. Who knows who was there before you? It's important to clean.
And then some of your paintings, talk about that.
Yeah, so I paint. I'm not the best painter, but I like to paint. So I did some paintings, and so we put some of them in there, and then we have a lot of
some lyrics that we wrote some of the names of the beats before I arrived that Naomi and Richard had made before I could even step into the studio. Some of the lyrics from Sister to Sister, the song we wrote about each other.
And the spell 31, who is the beginning of this whole, journey. So we can...
Wait, say the spell. What's the spell?
Oh, you with the spine, who would work your mouth against this magic of mine? It has been handed down in an unbroken line. The sky encloses the stars, and I enclose magic. We do enclose magic. Okay, I'm joking.
No,
Well,
you're not joking. That's
yeah.
the funny part about it.
Yeah.
We all enclose magic. And there's some hell money. It's called hell banknotes, and it's basically money that they used to use and bury people with, so that in the afterlife they would be rich. And rumor has it that if you burn it, you will be rich in this life. And so Naomi and I burned a bunch of them in the studio.
I mean, you can be rich, but being rich is a lot of things. Also, it's not only about the money. So
no, of course. There's like a picture of death that I sleep with since I'm a teenager next to my bed. There's the
Casual stuff.
Casual stuff.
I think we went through a lot of it. So it's just a way of you understanding everything that was, there with us during this beautiful journey.
Mm-hmm.
And then, we can't wait for you to listen to it. And then we love you.